Right in for the Concordia Panthers. It's Ian L. Fourth here. 82 yards. Next receiver is Matthew James. 5'11" here. He has a catch. Receiver installed. Take 200 touch here. Let's take a look at the backfield for Concordia quarterback Ethan Bouchard. Bouchard is 6'1", 175-pound senior. He's had 67 carries for 203 touchdowns. Three passes on season, 27 yards and 4 interceptions. Fullback is Stein. 5'10" here.
LLC, Jeff and Nicole Nelson. Mel, Plumbing, Heating and Air. Taco John's. Reed Seed Cells, Damien and Nikki Reed. Wildside Graphics, LLC, Mark and Terry Hendrick. And Cloud County Co-op Elevator, Concordia Terminal. Platinum level boosters are Dana and Tina Brewer of Brewer Law Firm, LLC. Automotive and Sales. Central National Bank. Concordia Optimist Club, Copic Screen Printing, Scott and Dee Copic, Copic Sports, LLC, Tammy Hamill, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, Dr. Richard and Rachel Keeker, Dr. Matthew and Paige Keeker, Miller's Automotive, People's Exchange Bank, Funk Pharmacy, Sisters of St. Joseph, Dr. Jeremy
Williams, right in my ear. Can you hear me, Thomas?
Yeah, I can hear you. U.S. Cellular, Concordia.
You're going to have to turn our mics down when we're not on so I can hear the breaks and stuff.
Okay.
Because right now I can't hear anything.
Juniors take Carney.
There we go.
Tanner and Elias, who are both played better. Safeties for Colby. Brady Holzmeister at 3, safety senior Colby, and Chevin Martin start tonight. Strong safety position. Stop. And a linebacker tonight, you'll see Dante Whitfield and Matt Steeper. Whitfield, no linebacker, who's a junior. Sam linebacker, senior. That is how these two teams look with their starting lineups tonight. Moments away from kickoff. But here, listening.
This has been the Strut Insurance Services pregame show on 100.3 The Rise. Brought to you by Strut Insurance Services, where they serve the listening area and beyond with their insurance needs. Make sure you strut your stuff. Stay here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a special thank you to air conditioner and heater in the press. Appreciate it. Thanks again to Colby High School.
I mean, it's just nothing. As long as I'm talking, it's okay, though, right?
Yep.
The game is available at nwksradio.com. That's nwksradio.com. You can see the streaming video of this game in high definition. Available there. That is up and running as we speak. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff tonight of Colby and Concordia. And again, welcome Thomas Wheelan to the booth. Thomas, long drive up here today. Long road trip for the kids, but not unusual. This is something we're used to doing throughout the year. One thing Colby does is travel.
Yeah, they really do. You got a 3.5-hour drive up here, a little longer by the bus. And, you know, it's the same thing. You go down to Hugoton earlier in the year, probably maybe even a little longer Hugoton, about the same distance. So they're used to having to get off the bus on long road trips. They do a good job spacing it out, getting the kids out at Bunker Hill. Maybe another stop if they win I-70 just north of Salina, get their legs stretched again.
Yeah, the one thing we say that we're used to traveling, we do a lot of traveling, but we haven't traveled well this year. It's been something we've struggled on, getting off the bus a little bit and going. They changed the routine a little bit today, and you know, adding another little stop in there and having the kids eat an afternoon meal. You know, normally on a home game you get that 3 o'clock meal that the moms put together. That's always just, you know, great food. Before a home game, well, you don't get that on the road, and it's one thing Coach thought about. Maybe we just need to, you know, get a little extra energy before the game and get that meal on the way up. So about 3 o'clock today, they stopped and got some food to their stomachs as they get ready to go. So 2 teams headed on the field, but you know, meal makes a difference, Thomas. Not that wouldn't sound like that big a deal, but when you're used to doing that at home, and you know, anything you can get that's more routine, the better off you are.
Oh, absolutely. Get some fuel in there, and they're able to get out here and make something happen earlier in this game.
One have to apologize, too. The PA speakers are right on top of us here tonight, so we're going to hear a lot of that loud noise over us. Both teams have made their way on the field. Colby in their visiting white uniforms with orange numbering and black trim, the black helmets with the Power Eagle on the side. They are wearing the black road pants today. They went back in black, I guess to say, this evening, instead of the white road pants that they've worn in some of the other road games this year. Concordia in their home red uniforms with white numbering and blue trim, and of course the white pants with red helmets and the Panther logo on the side. Kind of a neat stadium here in Concordia. Kind of sits down on the hill. It reminds me a little bit of Atwood, Massacre Canyon up there. Yeah. Where you're kind of on the grass and built right into the stands, kind of built right into the natural area of the stands here. So. Anyway, we are a couple minutes away from kickoff here. Yet tonight, the two teams have made their way onto the field. We're going to take a break here, and then we'll come back in just a little bit with the opening kickoff of Colby versus Concordia. That's coming up after this word from our sponsors. You're listening to the Eagles on Radio and Colby Football on 100.3 The Ride. We'll be right back with more of the Eagles on Radio in just a minute here on 100.3 The Ride.
Hello? Yeah, we just told you to go to break. Supposed to be in break right now.
Philip. Hi, this is Monica with
Are your speakers in program?
Quality Conoco gas at prices.
Yeah, we can hear the we can hear it in the headset.
Next street inside to fill you up. Service Oil Company is focused on bringing you quality best prices possible. Come by and experience street stuff. Service Oil Company is open 8 to 12 and 1 to 5. With pay at the pump open 24/7. Located at 4th and Court in Colby.
What is one of the best things about Someplace Special?
Down 6 weeks into this.
They truly do the smile.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome tonight's Panther cheerleaders, Tamara Turner, Zade Tillman, Mariah Ross, Rebecca Thornton, Allison Poor, and Katrina Coco,
Saturday night,
and Rachel Queen.
Downtown Colby helps you the best.
Again, we're moments away from kickoff here tonight, Thomas. Beautiful night for high school players.
It's that way as the game going at all, they'll be out there and blood flowing.
Hey, I don't know if we're on or off.
It looks like Brooks Curry's teeing off, kicking up, hands it off. It's the left guard, the new left guard for picking up a big block downfield, gets to the second level of defense.
Eagles head back to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Armberger at left tackle this week again. Handoff's going to go right side and tripped up. Not much Shippers as he was hit at the line of scrimmage. He got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 to go. That was Shippers on the carry.
Colby tries to bring up a little off-tackle play to the far side of the field. Nothing doing. Concordia's defensive line gets into the backfield. Shippers is lucky he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Diamond formation this time. Handoff's going to be an inside handoff and a little counter play and a nice piece of running here by the Eagles. That's Pieper on the carry. And Pieper's going to get about 7 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 2, just shy of midfield.
It looked like a little cross-butt play there in the backfield, a little misdirection back there. Shippers gets a handoff underneath, gets some big yards on 2nd down, making it a manageable 3rd down opportunity.
Shippers in the slot to the left as they've stacked the receivers up on that side. Chevin Martin in motion to the left, handoff going to be up the middle to Matthew Pieper on a little read option play. And that one's one maybe Holzmeister should have pulled back and ran. He was hit at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Yeah, a little zone read play. Brady just he gives that one when he should have taken it. kick that one around the outside. They're optioning defensive end. He crashes down. Brady gives it.
Good job by Concordia. They'll get the stop there. The Eagles did pick up 1 first down on the drive. 4th down and about 4 to go and shy of midfield. So it's a punting situation for Dante Whitfield, who will get the snap, gets off a low line drive punt that's going to bounce at the 25-yard line and be fielded at about the 19, and that is where it is ended. Great job by the Eagles defensively getting back there, and that was Tanner Elias on the stop. No gain on the play.
And great coverage by Tanner Elias. Uses his hands well to get a field at the line of scrimmage on his gunner spot. He's able to get down the field on the low line drive kick.
20-yard line.
Stop him where he feels the ball.
So it's going to bring up 1st down and 10 to go. The Eagles will get set here. Here's the snap. The handoff's going to go up the middle for Concordia. This is the first carry for the fullback and Carter Steinley.
Ball handed off to Carter Steinley.
And he has nowhere to go. Steinley stopped in the backfield for a loss of about a half a yard. 2nd down and a long 10 for Concordia, and they've got a lineman banged up on the play here as well. Actually, that's not a lineman. That's the fullback and Steinley.
Steinley, a tough kid that made a lot of big plays last year for the Panthers of Concordia. Ends up trying to get a little dive play on 1st down, nothing doing up front. The Eagles do a great job with the front 5 on the defense, getting in the backfield and stopping them for a short loss.
So they're going to wait for him to get off the field. And it'll be 2nd down and a long 10 to go here for Concordia. They'll spread the field with 1 receiver to each side. 2 backs in the backfield in an offset I formation. And here's the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper on this one, and there's a lot of running room for the quarterback, and Ethan Bouchard is going to pick up the 1st down. He gets about 15 yards to the 35-yard line of Concordia. And just a good quarterback run that time.
A good backside receiver that time by Matt Keeper. And Zach Hart coming in as Bouchard tries to cut back on that play, and there for the big stop.
So here we go. Ethan Bouchard gets the snap, handoff up the middle. And again, fumble, and Colby may have the football here. The Eagles came away with the ball, and it is really the fumble. So turnover to Colby. And a great break for the Colby Eagles, a chance for them to get rolling here offensively. And a good...
Yeah, absolutely. They get a good 40-yard line.
Opening drive. 3 receivers to the handoff.
It's the heart of the Concordia Panthers defense. There's nothing doing on that 2nd down play.
So the Eagles will get set to go here on 3rd down. Snap handoff going to go to Shippers, trying to get to the corner on the right side. Has a blocker in front of him. Shippers gets to the corner. He picks up a few yards to the 30, but it's going to be short of what they needed for the 1st down.
Now this is 4-down territory this deep. Not many high school kickers can punt it, can boot this one in, so they'll go for it here on 4th down. 4th and Eagles.
So 4th down and 3 to go. Again, we are right underneath the PA speakers tonight, so we apologize for that in the background if you're hearing that. Split backs. Slot to the right side in Whitfield. Ball of this one started after and pulls nice through. And there to go. Got to hit around the outside. About 3 on the play. It'll bring a 3rd and goal to go from the 7.
And the whole offensive play for the Eagles, they've disrupted Concordia's penetration. They bring it in the middle linebacker on a blitz. It messes up the timing of the play in the backfield. It looks almost like they could have had an option play out there to the right. Get a good pull from Colin Gruberman out there, but they just wasn't able to finish the play.
3rd down now. Shippers in motion from right to left. Holzmeister to pass, avoids 1 defender, looks close, has a man in the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown, brought down by Jordan Shippers, and the Eagles are on the board. Jordan Shippers catches it in the back of the end zone, 6-0, Colby on top on a 3rd and 8 play with 2:46 to go here in the opening quarter.
Brady wanted to throw that ball about 5 seconds sooner and just had a defensive lineman in his face. Pump fakes, gets the lineman up in the air, steps up in the pocket, and delivers a strike to Jordan Shippers on the speed out of that wing back position, out of the double wing set. He's able to pick up 6 points for the Eagles.
First split back.
Sausage, bacon,
Josh.
And this is what's inside of John's breakfast burritos, along with nacho cheese and golden potato olays, wrapped up like scrambled sunshine. They're the best breakfast burritos in town, only at Taco John's.
Physical ailments and injuries are a red light on the road of life. Nina Harris Physical Therapy can turn those painful red lights green, allowing you to move forward with life. Pre-screening for pain and injury, sports therapy, post-surgery therapy, all offered by Nina Harris Physical Therapy.
Josh.
At the front line, second line of top. He will make a good play on that bounce from Concordia.
So the Panthers will take over on their side on the first one. This time, that time by Bouchard, and he's going to pick up it out, picking up second down and 7 to go.
Concordia trying to get to the outside basket.
On the play here, Tate Carney, I believe it's up a little bit slow, trying to walk it on over to, hopefully he is a cornerback for the Eagles. Substitution that will bring the snap is making the cornerback. Hart will be one of the safety positions for Colby. Coach Ethan Bouchard, the quarterback, to the second backfield. And again, no running room. Again, the ball was loose, and Colby may have it again. The second turnover of the game, the Eagles get another possession. Fumble down the play, and the Eagles are going to take over on the 40-yard line.
And a big hit that time getting into the defensive backfield. Great job getting the first man to put a hit on the ball carrier. Ball comes out, and Eagles come up with it.
So second down now, or excuse me, first and 10 to go for the Eagles off the turnover. They will start this drive in Concordia territory at the Panther 40-yard line. Eagles will get set to go. One back in the backfield. That's Pieper. Shipper's in the slot to the left in motion across the formation. He'll get the handoff on a little sweep play. She breaks a couple of tackles, and he's got 10 yards. Spins through about 13 yards on the carry. First down, Colby.
Tackle made by Cole Larson.
And when you're a tailback, you like to see the big offensive line. Does a great job pulling from the left side across to the right. Picks up a big lead block to bring to the spring Shippers out there on the edge. Nice little counter play there to the right tackle from the far side of the field this way.
There's in motion. Holzmeister going to keep it himself. He takes it up the middle, breaks tackles, and Holzmeister with the first down and more inside the 15 down to the 11-yard line of Concordia.
Colby tries a naked bootleg to the near side of the field. Number 7 for Concordia. Defense is ahead of the outside linebacker, in the 3-4. Makes a great athletic move, cutting it up and getting some big yards on the play.
Holzmeister awaits the snap. Shippers in motion to the right side. Through, breaking tackles and getting to the outside and picking up a couple of yards on the play was Matthew Pieper. Second down and 7 to go. It's the ball just inside the 10-yard line.
And right now, they're 2 inside linebackers for Concordia, keying on Matthew King when they see action his way towards the middle of the line of scrimmage where he's had all those big yards the last few.
Receivers to the right, split backs behind Holzmeister. Shippers in motion to the right. Here's a snap, handoff going to go up the middle. Pieper waits the block, breaks a couple of tackles and gets down inside the 5-yard line, near the goal line. It may be enough for a first down. He didn't get into the end zone, but he did pick up the first down. So it's first and goal to go from inside the 1.
A nice patient run there by Matthew Pieper. The rest of that develops. Sees there's nothing going, bounces it out one hole, and is able to pick up a big first down, bringing up first and goal from the 1.
Eagles will change the players around here a little bit. Looks like Dante Redfield comes into the ball game, and this is going to bring us to the end of the opening quarter. 6-0, Colby on top at the end of the first quarter of play. We'll take a break back with more of the Eagles on radio. This is my last break, Josh. Is that correct?
The Bloodhorn Cafe at Jack's Automotive is 24 hours going. Oxy Beyond, Run Insurance, American Sinus Ankle, and Trucking, and Great Outdoors Shop, and the Betty B. The voice of Radio 5.
Now, with more of the Eagles on radio, here's Chad Jones and Thomas Whelan.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby football on 100.3 The Ride. We have a 6-0 score in favor of the Eagles as we start the second quarter of play tonight. And Colby has a first and goal to go inside the 1-yard line of Concordia. Great opening quarter of play for the Eagles. They've created 2 turnovers. They turned the first one into a touchdown. They're trying to do the same with the second here.
We'll see what Coach Sims elects to go to. I'd imagine it'd be a double tight package. Probably some 32 personnel. 3 backs in the backfield, fill it out. Maybe a double wing set, send Shippers and Art Merson to Concordia out of that set.
That's exactly what we're seeing here as the Eagles head to the line of scrimmage. So here we go. Shippers in the slot to the left, I formation behind Holzmeister, who's under center. Gets the snap, hands it out to the first back. He's in there. Touchdown, Colby.
Touchdown, Colby.
Matthew Pieper on the carry. And Pieper in for the touchdown, and the Eagles on top. Now 12-0 with 11:57 to go here in the second quarter.
Great play up front by the offensive line on that touchdown, able to wash everybody down, and Pieper cuts it back for a touchdown.
Eagles going for 2 handoff right side. Shippers takes it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. 14-0.
2-point conversion.
Eagles on top.
Number 34, Jordan.
11:57 to go. We're in the second quarter of play here tonight. And Thomas, what a start for the Colby Eagles. Just what they needed.
Yeah, right now it really looks like that extra meal coach playing in the trip here tonight's really paying off. They've gotten off the bus really well. Something we've been concerned about here on this trip, this long road trip. And right now they're hitting on all cylinders on both sides of the ball defensively. They're doing a heck of a job. Defense, it starts up front with defensive line, firing out low and using their hands. They're able to lead into the backfield, and they've caused 2 fumbles here so far. We'll see if they get a chance to make their third one.
Shippers ran 7 times for 34 yards in the first quarter. Pieper 6 carries for 30 yards, and Holzmeister 3 carries for 13 yards. The Eagles had 6 first downs in the opening quarter. Concordia had just 1. Eagles 17 rushing plays for 81 yards, and Concordia 7 plays for 19 yards total in that opening quarter. A dominant effort by the Eagles. Colby also had 1 complete pass for 7 yards and a touchdown to Shippers. So great opening quarter of play for the Eagles. Kick in, over in kick going to be fielded at about the 15-yard line by Concordia, and not a lot of running room for the return man there, Logan Higbee. He'll be brought down shy of the 30-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. First down and 10 to go. 2 turnovers and 2 possessions for Concordia to start this game.
And that's been huge so far. Colby's first offensive drive, they got a first down, weren't able to convert, and they've made of good field position so far.
Concordia back up to the line of scrimmage. They will send 3 receivers to the left side this time. Tied into the right, I formation here. Well, basically 1 back in the backfield. And it's a quick screen pass to Higbee on the outside, who makes the catch, and then is hit and brought down after a gain of about 6 yards as he gets it to the 37-yard line. It'll be second and 4 from there.
Concordia lines up trips this side. Eagles bring out 3 defensive backs, match them head up. Take Carney over the number 2 receiver. They throw the double screen to the number 3. And Tate takes the outside shoulder, takes the inside shoulder, and comes up with a tackle for a loss back in there. Just a little, still just might be a little step slow from being shaken up earlier.
Quick pass on the outside, caught. Biking on the reception. It was 5'11" junior. First down to the 47-yard line of Concordia.
Concordia's got twins this side of the field. He does a little slip screen, a little spot throw to the number 1 receiver. The outside receiver picks up a big block from the inside receiver and is able to get a first down for the Panthers.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quarterback keeper here. He's hitting the backfield, but breaks a couple of tackles. Initially hit in the backfield by Brooks Curry, but he broke free and then was able to pick up about 7 yards into Colby territory at the 47.
And Bouchard makes a nice play. He's able to break a tackle in the backfield. Far side of the field, pulls the play side guard, ends up picking up 7 yards and first down.
Eagles leading 14-0 with 10:18 to go in the second quarter. Clay Center leading Goodland 14-6. That's in the second quarter right now. Pitch goes on the left side, and this is Higbee on the carry. Higbee's going to get a first down as he gets it out to the 41-yard line. Gain of 5, first down, Concordia.
Eagles defensive end on that play this side of the field wasn't able to get upfield. Does a good job stringing the play out, but then he takes on the lead blocker or fullback, and there's nobody there to turn the rest of the play back inside, lose outside contain, picks up a big first down.
Concordia gets set again. They'll send Dalton Walters wide to the right side, 2 receivers to the left, 1 back in the backfield. That's the fullback, and Steinley, who had left the game with an injury earlier. He gets the carry this time up the middle, and he has a nice run as he breaks the tackles, and is finally brought down inside the 25 to the 23. 17 and a first down.
A little inside trap to Steinley, the fullback. Picks up a big block from his pulling guard.
It's broken play results in the touchdown.
Yeah, it really does. That's something that you don't see. Still with opportunities to bring him down, and that's something that drives a defensive coordinator, and Coach Gardner is absolutely mad on the sideline. He's going over there talking with things on the defense and to the defensive backs on all those quick throws. Might have to start tightening up the defensive coverage in the backfield, bringing them down towards the line of scrimmage to help with those quick throws.
Again, some updated scores that we have. The Goodland game, that's the one we're worried about. The other game in the district, it's 14-6. Clay Center leads Goodland at the end of the first quarter of play. So the score there is the same as it is here, with Colby leading this game, Concordia trailing. Eagles will get set for their 4th possession of the first half here. They have scored on their previous 2 after Concordia turnovers. Concordia will be kicking off from south to north. Kicker for Concordia is Logan Higbee. Team. Higbee will set the kick away. Moving end over end kick. And this will be caught. They'll take it to the left side. Martin around the 7.
The Eagles have a left return on towards their bench. Martin's able to pick up a couple big blocks from the front line, and then his up-backs able to spring him there along the sideline for an extra 10 yards, getting the Eagles out in good field position.
On
an out route, number 7, Nordell is able to Bouchard buys just enough time to hit him on the out route. Colby's defender comes up as thinking Bouchard's going to take it down and run it. And as soon as that happens, Bouchard delivers a strike to Nordell, bringing it down close to the goal line.
They'll spread the field here on 1st and goal to go. 2 backs in the backfield. Bouchard hands it off to Steinley. He's hit and stopped. Hit and stopped. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal to go just outside the 1-yard line. Minute 38 and counting to go here in the first half of play. Colby up 21-6.
Time for the Eagles. Second and goal from the 2-yard line.
Concordia will break the huddle and head back here on 2nd and goal to go. Now down to a minute 15 left in the half. I formation behind Bouchard. He gets the snap, and he's hit and sacked in the backfield. Ball is loose, but he gets it. He was able to come back up with it. Bouchard was able to get to it. Whitfield got him for a loss of about 6 on the play.
Whitfield getting sent on the blitz on that play on the backside. He's able to chase it down with the misdirection. The fakes in the backfield going to the tailback was Bouchard. Then on the quarterback keeper trying to get around the edge. Whitfield's there. And brings him down for a big loss, making it 3rd and 6.
Yep, 3rd and goal to go from the 6-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Bouchard with Steinley behind him. Gets the snap, hands it off to Steinley. No, he fakes it, throws it over the middle, looking for the tight end. It's bobbled and incomplete. bobbled and incomplete, intended for Ian Nordell. This will bring up 4th and goal to go, and a big play here for the Eagles with 24 seconds to go in the half. A chance to go in up by 2 scores.
And pretty tight coverage there by Nordell, and a nice big target down here in the red zone for Bouchard, 6'4" tight end. And
big play here for these two teams. And the timeout's been taken to discuss things here. 21-6, the Eagles on top here with, again, 24 seconds to go in the first half of this game. And huge possession here, huge play here, Thomas, for both teams, for momentum and, again, for the Eagles to go into halftime with a 2-score lead and the football to start the second half.
Well, absolutely. You get a stop here. You can take a knee and go into the locker room, make some adjustments, and come out with 2 scores. On the other hand, they get 6 yards on this play and get into the end zone. It's a 1-score ball game. It's anybody's ball game at that point. And Concordia has shown that they can move the ball here in these last 2 drives. Chewed some clock up on this one, methodically moved it down the field, and we'll see what the coach for the Panthers comes up here with on the offense, trying to get Nordell in the end zone or in the back of the end zone where he can use his height, or if he tries to go with Steinley and Higbee on the ground, trying to get it into the end zone.
Big play in this game. 24 seconds to go. 4th down and goal to go for Concordia. The game going into the half. Concordia will send 3 receivers to the right side. The tight end is to the left side. That's what you got to keep an eye on. They like the one back in the backfield, Steinley. Bouchard gets the snap. Rolling to his right side. Rolling to his right. Looking across the formation. He's in trouble. Trying to evade the defenders. He does. He fires across his body. And it's incomplete. Incomplete. And the Colby Eagles defense stiffens when they need to. They keep Concordia out of the end zone. And Colby will have the football with 15 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Huge play.
Huge play for the Eagles, and a great play by Bouchard. Hang back there, tries to buy as much time as he possibly can, keeps retreating, finally tries to throw the ball across the field. We're on the backs. Huge stand by the Eagles going into here at halftime.
I'm just going to have a little quarterback keeper with Holzmeister to give him some breathing room for 5 yards. And that'll bring us to the end of the half unless Concordia will stop it, which I doubt. That's it. End of the first half. 21-6. Colby on top. We'll take a break, come back and get things started with our Cornerstone Ag halftime show. And the Eagles on radio. You're listening to Colby Football on 100.3 The Ride. All right, Thomas, we're going to have to come in here. There's just no other way around it. I said we're going to have to come in here. There's no way around it. I can't hear anything with a PA guy over top of you.
Performing tonight are your CHS Panther dancers.
100.3 The Ride.
Choreographed by Cassidy Brown.
Hello, this is Jay.
And Olivia Nelson. Well, coached by Maria Blocklinger.
We specialize in excellent customer service, competitive ag, personal, out by calling by where I would gladly come on the coach business. Hello.
Can you hear me? Hello? Jesus. Hello, are you there? Are you there? Are you there, Josh?
They come back by combine, special financing right now. We'll find an expert and he's willing to fill you equipment as well. Remember when you go online and American full inventory at all 14 American inventory. That's 14 locations.
I can't hear.
Provide stability.
Got it, but I can't hear you, Josh.
Your Northwest Kansas either. Hopefully, welcome to the Cornerstone Ag halftime show. It's time to break down the and bring you highlights. And here's Chad Young and Thomas Whelan.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Eagles on radio with Colby Football on 100.3 The Ride. This is the Cornerstone Ag halftime show brought to you by Cornerstone Ag. There for all of your grain storage, marketing, and handling needs. See the experts at Cornerstone Ag today. And Thomas, exceptional first down in football for the Eagles here today, and they got to be real happy with the performance the kids put on here. They came out ready to go.
They did. They got off the bus very well here tonight. They really came out ready to go on both sides. Defensively, came out like their hair was on fire, flying around the field, defensive line. did a great job plugging up the offensive linemen of the Panthers, allowing their linebackers free to scrape across and make some big plays there in the first half, coming up with 2 forced fumbles and recovering them.
And scoring on both.
And taking advantage of the field position, being able to punch it in. They're on the offensive end right now. They're really running all over the place. Out of that 3-4 set, the 3-4 defense that Concordia runs, they're having a heck of a time off tackle in between the tackle tight end gap.
Why are we running that?
Dying is one of the few events in life.
Why are we a break?
One we are not likely to plan. Hi, I'm Jason with Baldwin Mortuary in Colby. Arranging your funeral service is a great way to make sure your family is taken care of even after you're gone. At Baldwin Mortuary, we'll help you plan ahead and make sure that your wishes are taken care of from the type of service, monument, and casket you would like. We can set up funding arrangements designed specifically for this life. At Baldwin Mortuary, we are dedicated to see our website at Baldwin.
At Colby High and know you up from
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the pride of all Concordia, the Concordia High School Marching Panthers.
Installed AFS component CFS.
The Marching Panthers are led on the field by drum major Lydia Knapp. Tonight's show is 16 Stones.
The Center and Colby. Math truck, Dodge, business owners, farmers, and ranchers. Contact us this additional on-the-job rebate to $1,000. Program is on top of $1,000 off each new Ram truck. Now is a great time to buy. Visit us at
the Marching Panthers, you may take the field.
We will name the McKee Incorporated Hot Player of the first half, and we'll give you our team.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Eagles on Radio and Colby Football on 100.3 The Ride. It's 21 of Colby at the end of the first half of play. It's from the first half of the game. Colby got on the board first on a 5-yard touchdown pass from Brady Holzmeister to Jordan Shippers. The extra point opportunity was no good. 6-0 was the score. Second quarter with 11:57 to go. Just started the second quarter. The Eagles got a 1-yard touchdown run by Matthew Pieper. The score 14-0. Shippers got the 2-point conversion run and got it into the end zone. In the second quarter, Concordia got the first score of the second quarter with 9:05 to go, and it was on a touchdown run by their quarterback, Ethan Bouchard, on a broken play. They went for 2 and failed. Score was 14-6. Then the Eagles got one more score on a 22-yard touchdown run by Dante Whitfield with 5:59 to go in the second quarter. 21-6 the score as the Eagles kicked and made the extra point on the play. 10 minutes and 34 seconds here at the half. The Eagles leading 21-6. And Colby going to get the football to start the second half, Thomas, and this is a huge, huge possession for the Eagles.
Yeah, it really is. It allows them to go up by 3 scores, 3 possessions here if they're able to march down the field and punch this one in. And so far their offense hasn't really shown any signs of letting up. And we'll see what the Panthers do defensively on their adjustments, trying to take away that gap that the Eagles have been running through, that C gap. And we'll see if they're able to make some adjustments and get that, trying to make them go through the air. And the Eagles, so far here tonight, when they have tried to go through there, have had some success in the offensive line, allowing Brady to have some time to find an open receiver, just haven't been able to pull down the ball.
21-6 is the score at the end of the first half of play. And again, as we go into the second half of this ball game, the Eagles will have the football to start, as we talked about, big to score on that opening possession, get the momentum going back into their favor. But they're going to have to do some things defensively. They did have a tremendous, you can't say how huge that defensive stand was, the goal line standing there at the end of the half. Again, they've got first and goal to go from the 2, and we're able to hold them out on 4 plays.
Yeah, it was absolutely huge. You come out there, you're able to hold them on first down. They try to run Steinley up the middle, make a great play, hold them at the line of scrimmage, And then Whitfield on that blitz was able to bring down Richard in the backfield, take him back out to the 6-yard line. 2 incomplete passes after that, and the Eagles were able to kneel it down and go into halftime, or I guess they ran a quarterback sneak, but either way, they ended up going into halftime up 2 scores, which is huge for the Eagles.
Yeah, definitely. And now again, that lets you do a lot of things differently in the second half of this ball game. Really helps you to go in and you're going to get the football to start the second half, get establish some momentum, but the clock now is something, again, that you can really work in the second half. You've got a 2-score lead. You can add to it on that possession, make it a 3-score lead. You can really start running the football and running the clock, which they've done really anyway in the first half of this game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what the time of possession is between the 2 ball clubs, but so far here tonight, Colby's been able to really control the time of possession through their run game on the ground, and done a heck of a job with that. And they will chew a lot of clock if they keep that going in the second half, able to run out some big clock.
Yeah, 12 minutes and 39 seconds time of possession for Colby. Concordia had 11:21 in the first half. We can run through some of these first half statistics. The Eagles had 26 carries for 147 yards in the first half of the game. Concordia 19 carries for 106 yards. The Eagles had just 7 passing yards in the first half, but that was 1 completion, 1 touchdown. Concordia does have 44 first half passing yards in the game, so total yardage is actually pretty close. Colby 29 plays, 154 yards. Concordia 27 plays, 150 yards. Those 2 turnovers were killers for Concordia. Killers for Concordia in this game. Looking at some of the individual statistics in the first half for Concordia, Ethan Bouchard led them in rushing. That's their quarterback. Had 6 carries for 59 yards and a touchdown. And a lot of that yardage, again, that 23-yard touchdown run that he had. Carter Steinley, 26 carries in the first half. 5 carries for 26 yards. And again, he was injured on that opening possession, but came back and played a little bit in that second quarter and got a few carries. Logan Higbee, who's really their star running back on the season, 6 carries, 18 yards, 2 turnovers in the first half of the game. Colby's really gotten to him, and they've kind of gone away from him since then. And then Billy Bouchard came off the bench and got 1 carry in there as well in the first half of this game. Again, passing, Ethan Bouchard with 8 passes for 8 attempts, 5 completions, 44 yards in the first half of this game. Brady Holzmeister, 3 attempts, 1 completion, 7 yards, and a touchdown in the first half. That touchdown, a 7-yard reception by Jordan Shippers. Rushing statistics for the Eagles, they got Pieper with 9 carries, 38 yards, and a touchdown in the first half of the game. Jordan Shippers with 8 carries and 38 yards in the first half. Dante Whitfield, 3 carries, 37 yards, and a touchdown in the first half. And Brady Holzmeister, 5 carries for 30 yards in the first half of the game. Talk about even running right there, 30, 37, 38, 38, with the 4 different ball carriers in the first half for Colby. They're all getting the job done. Defensively, for the Eagles, again, Dante Whitfield with 5 unassisted tackles in the first half, and did have that 1 sack. And again, the big Colby causing the turnovers. One thing we might mention too, you had Tate Carney go down, limping a little bit on that one. He hasn't come back in the game as of yet. Looked like maybe an ankle injury. We may see him in the second half. I'm sure they'll work on him in the locker room, try to get him back out there. But Concordia, when Tate went out, they went to the air. They tried to take advantage of that. That's when we saw the passing game open up a little bit more for Concordia. At least they tried to throw more at that point in time. Part of it, too, is they're down by 2 scores.
Yeah, they're trying to get some just get some points on the board in a short period of time, because Colby's doing a job of effectively running the clock. And you talk about Tate Carney coming out. I'm sure he's a tough, hard-nosed kid. I'm sure he'll be back out here in the second half. Didn't look like anything too serious. He's probably had to loosen it up a little bit. And I'm sure we'll expect to see him out here in the second half. Concordia, really through their passing game, they started opening up some things on the quick passes. They did a lot of bubbles and a lot of slips on screens on the outside there, out of double sets, and they ran some trip sets at him in the first couple possessions. They had the ball, then after that kind of went away with it, went to more doubles and twin sets. And we'll see if they go back to that, trying to get some cheap yards out there on the outside, picking up some first downs that way.
Again, at the half, it's 21-6 in favor of Colby. We'll come back and name our McKee Incorporated hot hand of the first half, get you set for the second half. After a word from our sponsors, you're listening to the Cornerstone Ag Halftime Show and the Eagles on Radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Show on 100.3 The Ride. The health tip of the half is next. You're listening to the Colby Eagles on 100.3 The Ride.
Dying is one of the few events in life when we are not likely to plan engagement with home mortuary and Colby. Funeral service is a great way to make sure your family is there even after you're gone. At Ballman Mortuary, we'll help you in a hit. Sure they hear what you care from the type of service, monument, and casket you would like. We can set up refunding arrangements designed specifically for end-of-life needs. At Ballman Mortuary, we are dedicated to ensuring that your loved ones' memories are cherished. See our website at ballmanmortuary.com today for more information.
At Colby Ag.
Members are directed by Mr. Stuart Grady. Color captain is Allison Redmond. The drumline captain is Connor Reynolds.
Help you improve soil health and seedbed conditions. The past SCR only emission systems give you power and fuel efficiency. And the factory installed KS components and KS autos guide and offered availability in 4 today. It's
City Royals fans.
Attention business owners, ranchers. The job rebate to $1,000. This program is on top of the great incentives offered on new vehicles this month, with discounts up to $10,000 off MSRP on
What's that?
Dodge.com.
When the Cornerstone Ag Halftime Show returns, we will name the McKee Incorporated Hot Player of the first half, and we'll give you our keys to the second half. You're listening to the Colby Eagles on one.
Is this my last halftime break?
Cornerstone Ag is committed to the Northwest.
Josh, did you repeat a break, or is this my last one?
At Cornerstone Ag, the staff works hard to be the local answer to all of your grain storage and handling needs. As well.
Turn your mic on, pot it up, make sure it's not in program and only in audition.
Questions being answered.
It's got to be on and pot it up.
During non-peak times, they can even assist you with pickup and delivery services. Cornerstone Ag, where local customer service is not just a priority, it's the only way they'll do business.
I'm Dr. Cindy Duffy of Duffy Chiropractic Care Colby. Needles are scary. Nobody likes to see folks. There is an alternative to acupuncture with needles. Laser acupuncture is as safe, painless, and effective as needles, and is used for treatment of injuries, illnesses, and allergies. I invite you to stop in today.
Josh?
To help you improve the quality of your life. At Duffy Chiropractic Care, welcome to
The top of that cord, Josh, on the microphone,
Concordia High School organization.
pot it up and on, make sure it's on program.
Comprehensive coverage that protects you. Free for reduce your system. Make it different. Coverage in one Brown and Colby and we help you protect. Maturity and now for the Eagles on the field, here's Chad Jones.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Eagles on Radio and Colby football on 100.3 The Ride. At the half, 21-6 in favor of the Colby Eagles, who will get the football to start the second half. Thomas, as we name our McKee Incorporated hot hand of the first half for the Colby Eagles tonight, I got to go back to the offensive line. I thought they were phenomenal, with 3 running backs close to 40 yards each in the first half of the game.
Oh, absolutely. You got three running backs at close to 40 yards, and your quarterback's got 30, and just very, very evenly distribution of the football. And they're giving Brady a lot of time back there to find the few times he has dropped back to pass to find open receivers. So the offensive line really stepping up here tonight in the first half of this ball game.
And of course, the other thing with that too is you got to say a tremendous job that they have done in the secondary, too, on the defensive side, too, but they're going to have to make some adjustments here at half.
Yeah, they are. You got to look. They're going to go back to some slips and some bubbles, try and get the ball out in some space real quick, try and get their athletes the ball out there. So you're going to look to tighten those up, make sure that they understand which way to take, which route to take to the football when they come out there for those blocks out there, those slips and bubbles, to try and force that back inside and bring it up and stop it at the line of scrimmage.
All right. We'll try to get some updated scores here on that Goodland-Clay Center game. That one's still going in the first half of that one tonight. But the last score we had Clay Center on top 20-6, I believe, was the score of that one. Let me double check on that. Yeah. So again, we'll get you an update on that one here a little bit later on. Eagles on top of this one, 21-6 at the half. Colby will have the football to start the second half. We'll take one more 60-second timeout. Second half kickoff coming up next here on 100.3 The Ride.
The Eagles soar back to your radio after this.
Hi, I'm Ashley Rails from Farm Credit of Western Kansas, your local multi-peril and crop hail agent. We can help you protect your investment in this season's crops with a risk management plan that's right for your farming operation. A plan that can help you weather the storms that come your way this season. Call Farm Credit in Colby at 800-657-6048. Ask how we can help you with insurance plans that make sense for your operation. This will be a opportunity provider.
With High Plains Co-op, it's great to know that the more things change, the more things stay the same. High Plains Co-op with locations in Colchester, Alford, Park, Selden, and in the area. Give you the service you deserve. High Plains Co-op is available for your strength, fuel, and speed needs. Check out their website, High Plains Co-op. Hey, standing with High Plains Co-op.
Oh, this is Rock.
Let's take it now, if I can get it right out of this commercial. Don't play another one. And then go to the second half breaks.
We're geared up handling for land sales by private treaty or public auction. 30 years of experience, I am very passionate about my work and willing to offer the expertise that you deserve. Stop by our office at 1055 South Range here in Colby, or give us a call at 785-462-8250.
Some difficulties with the clock at this moment.
Homeland Realty and Auction, where we still offer good old Western hospitality.
All right, we're set.
Time show on 100.3 The Ride. Brought to you by where they serve the area's grain storage, marketing, and handling needs. Now, let's call the second half.
Welcome back as we start the second half. Colby receives the kick on about the 5-yard line. They get a left-handed or left side return at about the 22-yard line. Tanner Elias on the return for the Eagles in decent field position here, starting there on their own 23-yard line. Big possession here to start the second half. Thomas trying to get that momentum to stay in Colby's favor, add to this lead.
Absolutely it is. We'll see if Coach Sims elects to try and start this drive off with Matthew Peeper up the middle, where Concordia's done a good job in the second quarter, really trying to bottle that up, bringing the linebackers downhill quickly.
Two receivers to the right side. Holzmeister fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, has a blocker in front of him, gets to the outside, spins away from one tackler, and then is finally down after a gain of 13 yards and a first down for the Eagles, where he gets it all the way out to the 35-yard line.
Looks like a quarterback blast on the near side of the field. Brady does a good job getting a heck of a lead block from, it looked like Colin Gruberman on that play, out in front of him, springing for a big game.
Two receivers stacked to each side, one back behind Holzmeister in the pistol. Handoff deep and short.
Territory.
Again, you'd like to score on the drive, but again, you move the football, you get the field position in your favor. Whitfield to punt it away. Gets a good snap, has time, and gets away a low line drive kick that's going to bounce at the 30, keep rolling, and keep rolling all the way down inside the 15. It'll be down to the 13 by the Eagles. Good hustle by Austin Hart to down it for the Eagles, and now Concordia will take over with their first possession of the second half.
Great hustle by your deep snapper and Austin Hart, able to get a free release, gets down there, make sure that the punt returner trying to pick the ball up after it's rolling, get some cheap yards after it, pins them back deep.
8:48 to go here in the third quarter of play. 21-6, Colby with the lead. First and 10 to go for the Concordia Panthers. They start this drive on their own 13-yard line. Man in motion across the formation. And it was going to be a pitch, but Colby right there, immediately they're going to stop him for a loss. They were faking the pitch to the right, quarterback keeper to the left. And an immediate stop, Armberger, on that one.
A great job by the Eagles using their hands up front, defensive line, especially Bryce Armberger. Austin Hart able to get in the backfield, disrupt that one. Concordia tries to get a quick pitch, fakes a quick pitch on the right side, trying to get Bouchard out in space, coming the other way on the bootleg. Nothing doing as the Eagles up front, get in the backfield and drag him down.
So 2nd and 14 to go after the loss of 4 on first down. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Tight end to the right side, you got to keep an eye on him. Quarterback keeper on the right side. And dancing around with Bouchard looking for a hole, backing up. He is drugged down for a loss on the play. A great job by the Eagle defense of stringing it out and then finishing with a tackle on the play as well.
Great job by Brooks Curry on the far side of the field, defensive end. Stringing that play out. Letting Bouchard dance in the backfield while he gives time for the linebackers to get over, help him out, bring him down the backfield for the loss, bring up 3rd and 15.
Zach Hart with a great tackle at the end of that one too. Just picked him up, threw him down. 3rd down. 14 to go from the 9-yard line. For Concordia, their own 9. 3 receivers to the left, tight end to the right again. Bouchard under center. Back to pass. Being pressured, steps up, throws, and it is knocked away by Holzmeister. Great job by Brady Holzmeister, knocking it away for the intended receiver and Ian Nordell. And that's going to bring up a 4th down in a punting situation here for Concordia.
Try and get the ball to Nordell as he's running the backside drag from his tight end away from the trips on the far side of the field. And Brady does a great job playing in zone down there. Drives on the ball in the air and knocks it away.
Bouchard will be punting out of his own end zone. Back near midfield is Chevin Martin. Snap is good. He gets the kick away, and it's a nice kick. Martin going to catch it at the Eagle or the Concordia 45. Chevin around the left side. A nice little return here. Spin, he's loose. He's loose down the sideline. Cuts it to the right side, and he is inside the 5. Touchdown. Drug down into the end zone. Punt return for a touchdown. 45-yard return. The Eagles get it in there. Big time run.
A great play by Chevin Martin. Picks up some big blocks on the left side on that left return, the punt return. Ends up running through some tackles there close to the sidelines, cuts it back, and drags the punter, the safety, into the end zone with him. Great run by Chevin Martin. Tough, hard run.
Eagles will get set for the extra point here. Snap is good. Kick on the way, and that's through the uprights. 28-6, Colby on top. 6:51 to go here in the third quarter of play. We'll take a break. Back with the kickoff after this word from our sponsors at 100.3 The Ride.
Is there something wrong with Chevin?
That was Chevin on the return, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now, more of the Eagles on radio. Here's Chad Jones and Thomas Wheelan.
Welcome back. A 44-yard touchdown return by Chevin Martin, and the Eagles on top now 28-6 with 6:51 to go in the third quarter of play. Huge play for Chevin Martin. That's the first special teams score of the season for the Eagles. And there's been a couple of them tonight that looked like he was close to breaking. Yeah, he kicks and punts, and then that one, great blocking up front, and he was gone.
Yeah, he was. And all season, too, he's had a couple of kick returns getting really close, and it was just a matter of time before he broke one. That time he did it, got into the end zone, puts the Eagles up big.
Kick off an end-over-end kick, a deep one this time for Colby, going to bounce it to 10, and be fielded at about the 9-yard line by Higbee, but Higbee's got a big hole. Higbee around the left side, and saving the touchdown is Jordan Shippers. as he tackles Higbee at the Colby 40-yard line.
Tackled by Jordan Shippers.
Great job by Shippers with an open field tackle. He was the only one left there, and he was able to make the play. So Concordia almost answered on their own. They got a little momentum now, maybe. They're going to start this drive on the Eagle 41. Colby held them 3 and out on their first possession of the half. Higbee will be in the slot to the left side this time. One receiver to each side of the field. The single back is Steinley behind Bouchard. He gets the snap, hands it off to Steinley. Hit by Hart and stopped. Hart and Whitfield there immediately. They're going to bring him down for a loss of a yard.
Great play by Austin Hart using his hands, shedding a block. A nice read coming downhill immediately by Dante Whitfield, reading the play, fills the hole, and they bring him down for a loss in the backfield.
2nd down and 11 to go. Ball now on the 42-yard line of Colby. Clock running, 6:13 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Eagles on top, 28-6. Concordia will break, 2 receivers left and 1 to the right. Bouchard will get the snap. Quick pass on the outside. Caught, but not a lot on this one as it was brought in by Cole Larson. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Bouchard's able to get out to Larson on a slip screen. Picks up a pretty good block from the Rashid job in the play, bringing up 3rd and 7.
Big 3rd down here for the Eagles. You have to think it's 4-down territory for Concordia for sure too, so you don't want to give them anything 4th and short. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Bouchard to pass. Has time, steps up, throws, and completes to his tight end on the left side, who dives down to about the 26-yard line. That'll be enough for a 1st down on the play.
And that's something the Eagles secondary got to start keen on. Know where Nordell is. He's a big kid and a big target for Bouchard, and so far tonight he's shown that he likes to go to him. That time he lines up on the trip side, the far side of the field. They got 2 receivers and a tight end in Nordell, and he just runs a drag route across. Bouchard finds him.
1st down now play, and this will be a quarterback keeper by Bouchard, who evades tacklers, gets around the left side. The ball is loose! The ball is loose, and Colby may have it again. They do. The Eagles get another fumble recovery inside the 5-yard line. 3rd turnover of the night by Concordia.
Recovered by number 55 for the Eagles.
Huge play. Great job by the Colby defense creating turnovers, and Bryce Arnberger coming up with a loose ball inside the 5.
A great pursuit angle by the there, punch that ball out and get it back for the offense. Defensive outside line, giving the Eagles some breathing room and a big 1st down.
Eagles back up to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10 to go. I formation. Slot back to the left for Colby. Handoff going to go to Pieper. Nice hole up the middle. And a good gain on the play out to about the 34 before the linebackers get there and finish off the play. That was Chevin Martin on the carry.
Double tight I formation for the Eagles. Go with Martin on the ISO play. He's able to pick up 5 yards, bring it to 2nd and 5 for the Eagles.
Again, just following the lead block of Pieper, who was the fullback. With the same setup on this play. I formation with Martin, the tailback. And again, Martin's going to get the carry, this time to the left side. Spins away from the defenders, stays on his feet, loses his helmet, and still going. He's got a 1st down on the play. Chevin Martin with a gain of 7. Now he has to come out of the game because his helmet came off. So he has to come out for 1 play.
And that's a rule to make the kids come off, make sure they got everything in their helmet before they go back in the next play. And a great hard-nosed run by Chevin Martin, Eagles attacking that C gap there. That time that little off-tackle play cuts off Matthew Pieper's lead block for a big 1st down.
Whitfield comes in place of Martin. Handoff's going to go to the fullback. This is Pieper on the carry. He's going to be stopped for a loss of about a half a yard right at the 40-yard line of the Eagles.
And it looked like they tried to hit Pieper on a little inside trap there and weren't able to get the guard pulled quite across the center's back. Pieper stopped in the backfield.
So 2nd down and about 11 to go. 3:21 to go in the 3rd quarter of play. 28-6, Colby on top tonight. Eagles will get set again, I formation. Handoff's going to go on the right side. Jordan Shippers waits for the blockers, not there. Going to get forward for a couple of yards on the play, but it's going to bring up third down and about 9 to go for Colby. And a big play upcoming.
That's a real slow developing blast play on that one. Coming near side of the field, Shippers just didn't have much going for him. Tries to string it out, gets what he can, gets back to the line of scrimmage, bringing up third and long.
Eagles will stack it up again, 2 receivers to each side. Holzmeister gets the snap, and he's hit immediately. He's going to be sacked on the play. His helmet knocked off on the play. And again, the blitz was coming that time, and the Eagles did not get it picked up. So it brings up 4th and long, and the Eagles will have to punt it away.
And Billy Bouchard.
And the Eagles can't account for number Colby Frost, number 52, middle linebacker on that play. So he gets 2 untouched on the blitz.
And again, Holzmeister had to come out of the ball game, so Tate Carney comes in his place here. There's the up man. Whitfield back to punt it away for the Eagles. Standing at the 20-yard line. Good snap, gets away. Spinning kick that's going to bounce and be picked up by Chevin Martin of the Eagles at about the 32. Well, they're going to give him the 34.
And a good pickup there by Chevin Martin. Realizes the spin of the ball is spinning straight up and down. That one's going to bounce back in Colby's direction. Does a good job picking it up off the first hop and saving some yards for the Eagles.
So decent field position for Concordia. They're going to start this drive on the 34. 34-yard line. 1st and 10 to go. Concordia had a nice drive going the last time. They fumbled inside the 5 to Colby. The Eagles have come up with 3 turnovers in this game. Concordia ready to go, I formation. They fake the handoff. Bouchard to pass. Being pressure, has a man down the field. It's his tight end. He makes a diving catch. Did he pull it in? He did. That is an exceptional reception made at the 35-yard line by the tight end, Ian Nordell. He had to lay out for that one and somehow pulled it in.
And that's one you just got to tip your hat to. Brady Holzmeister had a heck of had great coverage on the play. Right in Nordell's hip pocket. Bouchard threw it out there. Nordell uses all of his 6'4" frame, fully extended, brings that one down.
Laid out for it and somehow pulled it in. The Eagles set defensively. Concordia will send a man in motion to the left side. This is just a play to the left side, and the Eagles do a great job of, again, stretching it out, and then making the stop. That play goes for less than a yard.
And a good job by Bryce Armiger. Initially stretches that one out, ends up taking on the lead block too, as well as the offensive tackle in his face, trying to push him out. Tanner Elias does a great job coming uphill, fighting off the receiver, fighting hands, and brings him down for a short gain, making it 2nd and 9 for the Panthers.
Concordia will send 2 receivers to the right and a slot out there as well. One back in the backfield, and Steinley behind Bouchard. Gets the snap, quick pass, a little screen out there to Higbee, who hits a halfback pass, and he throws it incomplete. A little double pass play on that one, had a man down the field, but it was incomplete attendee from Matthew James, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 now.
The Panthers act like it's a bubble screen on that one. Then the ex-receiver, the number 1 receiver, far side of the field, just acts like he slips off a block, goes downfield, and Higbee just overthrows that one.
That had a chance to be a big play there. 3rd down and a long 9 now. Ball at the Eagle 34-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter now.
The Eagles on radio. Here's Chad Jones and Thomas Dillon.
Big play here. The Eagles will get set again. Holzmeister gets the snap. Hands it off to Shippers on the right side. Waits for his blocks. Gets the corner and picks up about 7 yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 4 to go for Colby. As the Eagles had lost a yard on 1st down. Big third down here. You don't want to go 3 and out after they've just put together a scoring drive.
No, this is a big 5 yards for the Eagles if they can get it here.
Holzmeister. Shippers in motion from left to right. Going to hand it off up the middle, and this is Pieper on the carry, and he's got only a yard on the play. Brings up 4th and 4, and a punting situation here for the Eagles. Punting situation here for the Eagles. Whitfield will come on the field to punt it away. So we've got an all-important, really, this next drive for Colby defensively. They got to get a stop. Whitfield down to the 29-yard line of Concordia. So Concordia has 61 yards ahead of them here. Excuse me, 71 yards ahead of them here. The Eagles need to get a stop here defensively.
This is a huge stop for the Eagles. They can get it here. They really need this defensive line to step up here on this drive. Start playing like they did in the first half, using their hands, coming out low, getting into the backfield, making some plays. And in the backfield, you got to know where Nordell is come passing situations.
Yeah, they haven't ran the ball well, but they've passed it well. Offset I formation. They got a slot back that's going to go in motion to the right. They fake the handoff, and that's what. Oh, but the Eagles.
So the line.
He's going to get the punt away somehow. That's going to bounce at about midfield. Bouchard picks it up and just boots it away, and it lands just across midfield and down at the 42-yard line of Colby. Boy. Concordia got away with one there. He was being hit as he punted that one. Somehow got it away.
And a great hustle by Bouchard just to get back to that one. Unfortunately, the Eagles don't get him pinned back there. They get him down after the punt or the snap over his head, and they're in the red zone already. Makes a good play on it, gets it out here, and we'll see what the Eagles do on offense.
Obviously, you'd like to score on this drive, but one of the big things really here is just keep that clock running. Tanner Elias split to the left side, 2 in tight to the right. Quarterback keeper, Holzmeister cuts it up the field, hit at the line of scrimmage, gets forward for 2. Second and 8.
Carried by Brady Holzmeister, tackled by Ian Nordell.
And Concordia really just sitting up there keen on the run now at the line of scrimmage. Clock at 8:05. Hand off to Shippers, going across, he breaks tackles, and Shippers is loose. He's down the sideline, up the middle now, he's going to be at the 10, the 5, touchdown. Jordan Shippers takes it in from 56 yards out, and another one on the board. Eagles. 7 by Jordan.
Hi, this is Skylar with Concordia Bank. Although we wish to visit us in person, we understand that in today's busy world, sometimes it's just rolled out many new features, mobile banking, on pay, text basis, and mobile capture. So no matter where you're at, from the first thing, call us today for any questions about our new product at 785-460-3322. Together, making a difference.
Comes the point of cabinetry of Marco Chance with the place to go with for over 39 years.
35-13 Colby. 7 minutes, 36 seconds left in the game. The Eagles looking for their first ever win here in Concordia. In the history of these two teams playing like that. I got to tell you, the one somebody pound Betsy for Colby tonight.
Okay, tonight.
Defense might have hit the here in the second half. But in both cases, just tell them it's from me.
Now, with more of the Eagles on radio, here's Chad Jones.
Welcome back, 7:36 to go. Colby on top, 35-13. The Eagles with a squib kick this time, picked up by the up man for Concordia, who was uprooted at the 31-yard line. I believe that was the fullback in Steinley on the return that time, and he's a little shaken up.
Kickoff return by Jared Knapp.
Actually, it was Knapp that got that one. Knapp got nailed. 1st and 10 to go. Concordia going to start this drive on the 35-yard line. And if you're Colby now, Thomas, you're going to be sitting back a little. Turn there, and he has to come out. I'm not sure if he had some blood or something on that, but the officials made him come to the sideline. Colby Trost checks in his place. As they've done a lot of shifting on their offensive line. Trosta actually started at right guard. It'll be a game hard running there by Steinle.
And the Eagles hit him at the line of scrimmage. Steinle's able to keep those legs pumping. Ends up falling forward for a gain of 3 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. But good push up front by the Eagles. Just got to finish on top on that one at the line of scrimmage.
Clock running, 7:03 to go in the game. Colby up 35-13. Eagles looking for their 2nd win of the season and open district play with a win here tonight. They can finish this. Offset I formation. Here's the snap handoff. No, a fake. Bouchard evades one defender. Now goes on the run, and he is hit and knocked out of bounds. A short gain on the play. Tanner Elias on the stop for Colby.
Tanner Elias.
Good open field tackle by Tanner there along the far sideline. Bouchard shows his athleticism as he steps back, allows the defender to cross his face, and then tries to get as much as he can up the sideline, and Tanner picks him up, hits him out of bounds.
Gain of just a yard. It brings up 3rd and a long 5 now. Clock did stop as he went out of bounds. 6:42 to go here in the 4th quarter. 3rd down and again a long 5. They need to get it to the 44. Right now they're at the 39, about the 38. Walters in motion across the formation. Bouchard rolls to his left, looks for his tight end, completes it for 1st down as he dives out of bounds inside Colby territory at the 44. Gain of about 15 and a 1st down.
That's a one-man route on the far sideline of Nordell. In motion, receiver across and a route over there. Pick up a big 1st down for the Panthers and keep the chains moving.
We're going to say he stepped out of bounds before that dive, so they actually spotted at the 49, not the 44. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right side for Concordia. I formation again. Handoff going to go to the 2nd back through. And on the carry this time is Higbee. And Higbee's going to get near 1st down yardage.
Linebackers for the Eagles get caught playing sideline to sideline again, not flowing down the hill. Higbee's able to make another nice cutback as the defense over pursues and leaves the cutback lane open and picks up the 1st down.
35-13, the Eagles on top. 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this game. 1st and 10 to go for Concordia. Ball on the 39-yard line of Colby. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Tied into the right side as well. Eagles pressuring Bouchard. Gets away, and there's a penalty flag here as Bouchard throws. It's incomplete. And this is going to be, well, there's 2 flags down. And I think we're going to have a hold on one side, but they're going to have a face mask on the Eagles on the 2nd penalty here. They were thrown at different times. The official will let us know what we have here. Block below the waist and then a face mask. So these are going to be offsetting penalties. And it'll repeat 1st down here for Concordia at the 39.
And look for Concordia to go back to that, trying to get Bouchard out in space on the edge, where he's got an option to either throw the ball downfield or make a play with his legs.
He said the Eagles are a little frustrated because they've been in his face tonight. They sacked him a couple times, but they've been in his face, and he's been able to turn and get positive yardage running.
He's very elusive back there, very good athlete.
You got to get a hold of him.
Yep, change direction really quick.
They will send Walters wide to the right side, 1 receiver to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. And this is a quarterback keeper, and nothing. He is brought down for a loss on the play. Tremendous job of the defensive front for the Eagles. And that is Arnberger there immediately to stop him for a 3-yard loss. 4-yard loss on the play. So 2nd and 14.
Great play by Bryce Arnberger. He's able to get there before Bouchard can get out on the edge. Uses his hands well. Fights off a block, gets in the backfield, brings him down.
2nd and 14 to go. Walters wide to the right side, 1 receiver to the left side. You have a slot to the right as well. This leaves Steinle alone in the backfield with Bouchard in the pistol. Handoff's going to go to Steinley on the right side. He's not going to get anywhere. Austin Hart takes him down after a gain of maybe a yard. Great job on an open field tackle by Hart.
Hart's able to use his length, gets his arms out there fully extended, able to come off the block and make a big play. Drag him down and Steinley only gets one on the play. Brings up 3rd and long. This is where your defensive secondary's got to be talking, communicating back there. It can't be a library. Got to know what coverage you're on, where the guys are running to, and know where Nordell is.
4:38 to go here in the 4th quarter. Going to the right side is Bouchard, looking down the field, and it is incomplete. That bounced into the hands of the intended receiver there in Larson. So it's 4th and 14 now, 4th and 13.
I believe that's Schroeder on the play. Defensively, cornerback over this side of the field, making sure that nothing's deeper than him. Larson runs a deep comeback route.
And they're lined up in punting formation, but you've got to keep an eye on things here. Colby will not send anybody back deep.
Yeah, you got to stay base defense here. Concordia calls a timeout, talk it over.
I'm surprised they take a timeout here, though, Thomas. I know you got to get the right play, but with 4:26 to go, if Colby gets the ball back, you're going to want those timeouts down the stretch. They're down. Ulysses getting beat by Mulvane tonight. They're down 10 at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Oof.
Yeah. Tigers trying to get something figured out right now. They're losing last week 35-0 to Scott City. Here's a handoff to Higbee this time. Gets to the corner on the left side. He's got a 1st down into Colby territory at the 46-yard line.
Tackled by Brady Holtzmeister and Dante Whitfield.
Holtzmeister stopped there. Whitfield a little shaken up on the play.
And a good job by the Eagles running a 4-minute defense here, trying to keep everything in the middle of the field. Don't let them get the edge as they make that one turn back inside with just over 1:30 left.
Whitfield came out a little shaken up on that one. Didn't look like it was too serious, but a little banged up. So he comes out. Jordan Shippers comes in his place. Shippers got a coming out party tonight. Man, has he had a game. 1st and 10 to go. Handoff's going to go up the middle. And not much on the play here for Steinley. Going to get a couple of yards. Clock down to 1:08 to go in the ball game.
Tackled by number
6 to go. And
it looks like Concordia's tempo is slowed down.
Yeah, even more. They just want it over with. They were the favorite to win this district going in, and they got spanked at home here on the 1st round. The Colby Eagles, who are going to have a winning streak now with 2 wins in a row here, headed into the 2nd week of district play. 2nd down and 6 to go. Here's the snap handoff up the middle, and nothing for Steinley on this one. He's brought down for no gain. And that could be the final play of the ball game. We're down to 18 seconds left, and I doubt Concordia is going to run one. They are going to walk to the sideline. The Colby Eagles are 1-0 in district play. They have traveled to Concordia. They have made the long drive. And I don't know what they ate on that trip here, but it worked. 42-13, the Eagles dominate the Concordia Panthers. They go to 1-0 in district play, plus 13. Congratulations to Coach Gardner and the Eagles. We'll take a break, come back, and talk about this one. For the scoring summary and more. After this word from our sponsors, you're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby football on 100.3 The Ride. All right, please try to talk to me, Josh, so we can figure out this. I'd love to have these highlights. Put your microphone, turn it on, pot it up, and make sure it's in audition. And then check the wire on the top of the microphone and push it in tight. What's that?
And recap the game after this. You're listening to the Colby.
I still can't hear you. You sure it's in audition? Try this, Josh. Take the other microphone, swing it around towards you. That's number 2 on the board. Put it in audition, pot it up, and turn it on. Talk into it.
Something else. Comfort. Office Works and Home Furnishings is a proud retailer of the certified bed. adjust spaces. Plus, on top of that, they're the only lazy-play comfort studio. So if you're looking to make yourself more comfortable, no furnishing on South Range.
Time of year to get a little stressful on your finances. If you're in the need for any type of loan, come in and talk to their local grown loan officer. It's a People State Bank. They live in this area, so they know this area. They pride themselves on taking the fastest response possible.
Did you try that with the second mic?
Or have come off the farm, they really know the local ag. They want to take this time to increase state. People State Bank. Locations in Colby, Oakley, Hoxie, Goodland, and
That
McDonald.
ran the whole time.
State Bank, member, SBA.
Worked the whole time.
Classic liquor like lovers.
Can I leave the equipment with you, Thomas?
Like the jury pepper bomb.
Instead of taking it, trying to get it all back on that stupid bus.
Stop by. Dine in football. We're delivering. Keep the hut. That's the labor of now. Ball has hit the floor at Plum Creek, and there's a whole lot more to come to the door. Colors and style. Little ladies. Perfect. Including young ladies. Big selection of suits, Western sports coats for the men. Check out the name brand jeans, a whole lot of them. Remember, for the fall weddings, your former wear, that's Plum Creek, rich tuxedos. Oh, you will look so unique. Fashion, Plum Creek, especially. That's Plum Creek Limited, downtown Colby.
I owe you $5. I got to break some change, but I'll be on the bus. I said I owe you $5. I got to break some change.
Oil, Colby, and gas products, and farm building, kerosene, and solvents, and snacks besides.
Boy Scouts are proud of their facility, along with kerosene, farm diesel, and solvents. Come inside soup for a great selection of drinks and snacks.
Tell them about the hours.
To noon and 1 to 5 weekdays, and pay at the pump 24/7 at Service Oil. Morning, cold.
We'll make this quick because she's going to be able to get up here fast. Yeah, Rich, just talk to Rich and to drag it out because he knows where.
Here's Chad Jones and Thomas Wheelan.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Eagles on Radio and Colby football on 100.3 The Ride. This is the Farmers and Merchants Bank postgame show, brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Bank in Colby, with 2 locations to better serve you with your banking needs. They have of course, the main bank downtown, plus the branch location at Dillon's, which is open extended hours and days to better serve you with your banking needs when you need them. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC. They bring you our post-game show tonight from Concordia, where the Eagles got on the bus ready to play. They got off ready to play tonight, and they took care of business in the opening round of district play with a 42-13 shellacking of the Concordia Panthers. And just an all-around great game tonight. We'll run through the scoring summary here tonight. Colby got on the board first, the first of 3 Jordan Shippers touchdowns tonight. It came on the 2-minute, 46-second mark of the opening quarter. Shippers got a 5-yard pass from Brady Holzmeister. The Eagles went for 2 and didn't get it. It was 6-0 at that point. Then Colby got another turnover and scored with 11:57 to go in the second quarter on a 1-yard touchdown run by Matthew Pieper. They went for 2. Jordan Shippers ran it in, got that to go. 2-point conversion good, 14-0 the score. Then with 9:05 to go in the second quarter, Concordia got a touchdown run from their quarterback, Ethan Bouchard. They went for 2 and missed. 14-6 was the score. 5:59 to go in the second quarter. The Eagles got a 22-yard touchdown run by Dante Whitfield. Extra point was good. 21-6 the score in favor of Colby. That was the halftime score tonight. We come out in the second half, and the Eagles had a dominant second half. They scored their first of 3 touchdowns in the second half at the 6:51 mark on a 44-yard punt return for a touchdown by Chevin Martin. The extra point attempt was good, 28-6 the score at that point in time. Then Concordia answers with a 7-yard touchdown pass from Bouchard to Nordell. The score 28-13 as they kicked an extra point at that point in time, which I was a little surprised with, and they were down 28-7. To 6, I should say. Then with 7:36 to go in the fourth quarter, Jordan Shippers breaks loose on the sideline, 56-yard touchdown run. Extra point was good, 35-13 in favor of Colby at that point. And then the Eagles trying to run the clock out with 3:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Shippers says, heck with the clock. He takes it to the yard on a 75-yard touchdown run, his third touchdown of the day. 3 touchdowns for Jordan Shippers and a 2-point conversion on the day. He had a great night. The Eagles win at 42-13. We'll take a break, or let's keep it here. Thomas, look at some of these statistics in the first half. Jordan Shippers, 13 carries, 181 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns tonight. Not bad for a freshman.
No, not
bad at all. No. Matthew Pieper, 14 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown tonight. Dante Whitfield, 3 carries, 37 yards, and a touchdown. Holzmeister, 10 carries for 33 yards tonight. Holzmeister was 2 of 4 passing for 11 yards and a touchdown in the game. But again, got it done on the ground tonight. Shippers had the 1 reception, or both receptions tonight, 11 yards, and of course that 7-yard touchdown, the big one there. But a great job for the Eagles there. Looking at the total statistics in the game, Colby had 16 first downs. Concordia had 17 in the game. Eagles had 44 carries for 342 yards tonight on the ground. That's not bad at all.
That's not bad. That's a tribute to your line up front.
Yes, the big boys got it done tonight. Concordia 38 carries for 185 yards. Concordia did throw for 114 yards in the game. Colby with just 11 receiving yards in the game because it just didn't need to. Total offense today, Colby 48 plays, 353 yards. Concordia 55 plays for 299 yards on the night tonight. The Eagles had the ball 21 minutes in the game, Concordia 26. But again, Colby took advantage of those possessions and took care of business tonight. They win at 42-13, the final score tonight. And congratulations to the Eagles on a huge, huge win. We're going to talk to the head coach of the Colby Eagles, Chris Gardner. We'll get his thoughts coming up here in just a minute on tonight's game, and then let him get on the bus and celebrate on that nice long road trip home, which is much more fun when you put together a win like this.
Absolutely.
That ride will go a lot faster. Anyway, great night for the Eagles. 42-13 the final score. We'll take a break. The head coach of the Colby Eagles, Chris Gardner, will join us after this word from our sponsors. You're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby football on 100.3 The Ride. You want to take down the camera and stuff?
Coach Chris Gardner will join us.
And we just need to stop that. What'd they do to it?
Postgame show continues.
Just
You're
shut it.
listening to the Colby Eagles on 100.3 The Ride.
Looking for something that spices up your someplace special in downtown Colby is sure to have that something. Their new rug line is a
Yeah, I'm on the bus with you guys. I'm on the bus with you guys, so when we stop somewhere. Yeah. I just